What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kamo. We back with another video, man. I wanted to make a quick video about my thoughts of where I think we should be heading this off season. My little 1-year-old son in the house watching Mickey Mouse, and that's why I decided to come to the car with my little glass of wine. If anybody out there got kids, you understand when them toddlers find peace, you don't disturb it. You just take your quiet time when you can get it. But I want to talk about moves that we could possibly or we should make this offseason. I think the biggest move that we could do offense. Let me say this: offense, we really don't have to do anything. I want to address offensive line this year. In terms of skill positions, I know people like Michael Gallup is coming up to get paid, but he's still under contract for this year. I don't believe we have to do anything there right there. I mean, if a position, if something presents itself that we can't refuse, or somebody becomes available in the draft that's like we didn't foresee, I'm fine with you doing what you're doing. I'm fine with if a trade pops up, I'm fine with that. But in my opinion, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think we know what our offense pretty much is. Blake Jarwin come back. The only thing that's going to happen next year, if the offense gets healthy, with the offensive line being healthy, or we getting pieces back, or we upgrade in certain areas. I want to say this because I'm on the train of Tyron Smith has ran his course. I think at this point, we just pencil him in for about 8 games a year. This year, he didn't even give us that, so it's kind of disappointing. So I feel like it's time to look for, success plans there. Even if we bring him back this year, even if you have, I'm not opposed to spending a high pick there. First round pick, if it's somebody worthy of that there. Because it's how many years we going to go through this? Depended on him to play 16 games, and when we know he's not, we can just pencil him for. This year was a little drastic, but we usually can pencil him for his little 10 to 11, in between 10 to 12 games a year he plays, because he always missed at least 3, 4. Lyle Collins, I'm not really too much concerned about Lyle Collins. I feel like he'll be back. His trajectory is going up. He's a little younger than Tyron, but I'm not really overly concerned about Lyle Collins. Zach Martin is fine. All his injuries be minor, and he's proven he could play through a lot of injuries as well, in terms of ankle springs and things of that nature, MCL springs. I like Todd Bialich as our future. That's center. Connor Williams is whatever for me. It's whatever. I don't personally have a problem with the guy. I don't think he's horrible. I don't have a problem with that. I think left tackle is the main thing I would address, but that's just because adding insurance to position is more than anything, because at right tackle as well, because in a perfect world, if we decide to go the route of, okay, we got to get real loud, we're going with this. In the perfect world, I would put probably Connor Williams at right tackle, or Zach Martin, I don't know. And then draft a left tackle, or we see with the chips, how the chips fall, but the offense is going to be offense. Offensive line is the biggest question mark there. Defense. Oh, yeah. Of course, pay Dak. That goes without saying. Defense, I'm a little torn. I feel like we take too long to diagnose situations, man. We take too long to let players get on the field when I feel like drafting is our strong suit. I feel like there's no reason why, barring injury, that we shouldn't see more Bradley or Nye this year. Me, personally, I'm going into the season next year with Gallimore, as the starter. I'm hearing that we're supposed to bring back Gerald McCoy. I'm not opposed to that. Randy Gregory, and as of right now, D-Law. So my 4 starting defensive linemen next year, as of right now, was how we constructed and what I'm hearing. If it's true that Gerald McCoy is not playing, is D-Law, Gerald McCoy, Galvin Moore, and Randy Gregory starting. Or Tristan Hill. No, it depends on what you want to do about it. I'm not arguing. Secondary is the biggest question to me because I done had all I could. I done seen all I could see from Anthony Brown. I don't know about everybody else, but I've done seen everything I need to see from Anthony Brown. I'm not really thirsty for more at this point. I mean, Tavon Diggs is our number 1 corner going into 2021. I don't think there's no mistake about that. I like what I've seen from Donovan Wilson. I think he earned his role to at least see what we got. Xavier Woods, you can go. I don't care about that. You can't go. I don't know, bro. Like, he regressed the shit to me, personally. Then the other corner spots is up for grabs because nobody else is under contract. Jordan Lewis was a contract year. Cheeto was a contract year. I don't see us paying them guys the money, like really anything, unless it's in my opinion, you could have bought Cheeto or Jordan Lewis back on the deal you gave Anthony Brown. Like, 3 years, $15 million. I don't think it was worth it. It was a smart deal. I think we are not far off. Like, I feel like with the offense that we're projected to have and what we feel like the offense we're gonna have, I feel like the defense is in another year and what we doing here, if we retain our defensive coordinator. If we could, I feel like they started to figure it out towards the end on terms of getting turnovers. Like, the run defense has to improve drastically, man. It's like being last in the NFL is a little crazy to me. But I feel like I don't know. Like, I know they're gonna sign people to start right in the backfield because I throw Robinson out there, man. Let's see what we got. Like, it's gonna be year 2 for him. Let's see the growth, man. Like, we can't draft people and we rave about how good our draft was, but now we don't see people when it's time to play because we ain't putting people out there giving them fair shots to win jobs and everything. Like, everybody's I don't like that. So I feel like we going with Robinson. Trayvon Diggs and Donovan Wilson is definitely on his roster in 2021. Leighton Vander Esch, I'm a fan of him, but I don't see how this guy gets paid or we consider paying him. Like, he's honestly a guy I probably would consider trading effective immediately. I mean, a lot of people got their quarrels, like they disagreements and they dislikes about Jalen Smith, and rightfully so. But we know his skill set when we drafted him. And one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. He's been there for 16 games every year. He plays hard. And he's under market value. 3 reasons that you let him stay on and find the right role for him. I feel like in the right role, he'll be successful. This is my quick thoughts on the 2021 season coming up. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your boy Kama. Salute.